Welcome to Owen Allen Media. If you're new to the channel, welcome and make sure to subscribe to get all our latest videos. Now, the conversation is still around the Grammys and what happened. So I just want to say, let the Grammy go to the living. No deceased artists should be winning an award meant for active participation.
In the end of the day, it's all in tribute to really the greatest of all time, Bob Marley. Thank you.
And there are already numerous ways to honor and pay tribute to artists who have passed away. Tributes, lifetime achievements, awards, and all those other recognition all exist for that same purpose. But taking a Grammy from Shenseea, a living artist, someone who is actively shaping and contributing to dancehall and reggae music, is an injustice. And I don't have a problem. I don't want people to get it twisted. I don't have a problem with the dead being honored. Honor the legends, you know what I mean? Recognize their impact through speeches and celebrations. But what sense does it make for Bob Marley to win a Grammy after Bob Marley dead and gone for so many years? Right? So why should the dead be competing with the living? Let the dead rest in peace and let the Grammy go to the ones who are still creating, still pushing boundaries, still making dancehall music evolving the culture. I know many of you have seen my video on the biggest vlogger in Jamaica channel, Tef Nation.
So, there's more. Journalist and vlogger Owen Allen, over on Instagram, he shared this.
Welcome to Owen Allen Media. Bob Marley One Love soundtrack wins the Grammy for Best Reggae Album. Congratulations to Bob Marley. Now let's talk. Obviously, Bob Marley is the most legend. Talking about how Bob Marley's son told me about my mother and many other channels too. Dancehall Agenda and my favorite YouTuber, right? Cmr Entertainment, just to name a few. But we'll come back to that. For now, I just want to say this. For years, the Grammy Awards have deliberately stunted the growth of dancehall and reggae music time and time again, right? And instead of awarding a Jamaican artist excelling in the genre, you know what them do? The Grammy chose to hand the award to a European act no one in Jamaica has ever heard of. Nobody not hear about, as we would call it, them white boy there. It's as if they refuse to acknowledge the very people who pioneered the sound. Now, if the Grammy have the power to give the Grammy award to whoever they want with no real explanation, right? Then they also have the power to do what is right. Create a separate category for dancehall. Dancehall should not be paired or packed or lumped with reggae music. So the reggae category at the Grammy Awards was introduced in 1985. Years after Bob Marley passing, the first award for Best Reggae Recording was given to Black Euro, a Jamaican group, in 1992. The category was renamed Best Reggae Album, and I just gave you a piece of history because they need to know. Now, reggae and dancehall are two different genres, two different things. So Jamaicans who listen to reggae in some cases do not listen to dancehall and vice versa. Even Kabaka Pyramid, who won a Grammy for Best Reggae Album, made it clear in his acceptance speech his music is clean, conscious, and with a message that is reggae. Dancehall is a total different energy. Dancehall is Vybz Kartel, Shenseea, Spice, Sean Paul, Shaggy, Massacre, Malidan, and many other more, right? And their music represents a different movement, a different sound, a different cultural experience in Jamaica. And we see it all the time. Go Uptown Mondays, that's what I talk about. And you know the funny thing? If the Grammy has no problem recognizing rap as distinct from R&B, why can't they do the same for dancehall? Many people in the comment section are saying Vybz Kartel did not win because of the songs he sing, nasty songs, right? Are we going to debate about lyrics now? Because if so, tell me, what is rap saying that dancehall is not? Right? Some people just make me laugh more while. And we'll take it a bit further. Drake dissed the Grammy and stopped submitting his music. The Weeknd stopped submitting his music after the Grammy snubbed him at the 2021 Grammy Awards. Blinding Light was the biggest song of the year, right, at that time, and one of the most streamed songs in the world even today. Grammy recently publicly apologized to the Weeknd and invite him at this year's Grammy Award. So they have a history of getting it wrong. We Jamaicans should demand the Grammy do right by Jamaican music, because right now both the Grammy and the Marley family are suffocating the growth of the genre of dancehall music, of reggae music. If a genre is not producing new talent and fresh material, what future does it really have? People listen to old music for nostalgia and for a throwback. You know, you want to get, you know, if you feel like, so you remember them days there? Yeah, Bob Marley has many classic songs that are timeless. Yes, but guess what? Most people are looking for music that speaks to the present moment right now. You know what I mean? So Bob Marley music was about social justice, about freedom, about upliftment of the people and so on. And Bob Marley would be ashamed of what's happening right now. The Grammy colonization of the Marley family has stalled the growth of reggae and dancehall music. And that is a disgrace and a disservice to the Marley name and Bob Marley legacy. Bob Marley would never have wanted the progress of reggae music to die with him or park in his son's garage. Shenseea is the closest thing dancehall has to breaking into the American market on a major scale. A Grammy win for Shenseea that night would have propelled the music forward and even propelled Shensea's career to greater heights. And instead, the Grammy continues to sideline our artists. I'm beginning to feel that we Jamaicans should boycott the Grammy. No dancehall or reggae artists should submit their music. Let the Marley family release an album and win unopposed. No opposition from us. Take it, because isn't that the outcome, right? Now, the Marley have won over 50% of all reggae Grammy awards. Ziggy Marley won 8 Grammy Awards. Stephen Marley won 8 Grammy Awards. Damian Marley won 3 Grammy Awards. And Julian Marley won 2 Grammy Awards. Shabba Ranks won under the reggae umbrella. So did Sean Paul, Shaggy and Beenie Man. And they took pride in that Grammy win because it came at a time when no one could deny their success and the impact they had. No, I want people to know that the Grammy is doing nothing for dancehall and reggae music right now. Best believe your favorite artists, them know this. Vybz Kartel know this. Shenseea know this. Massacre know this. And Popcorn know this. Sean Paul and all of these other people. But they are afraid to speak up. They fear the consequences, fear of being blacklisted, fear of losing potential collaboration, right? Probably with the Marleys themselves, and fear of losing fans. And the same fans that are so brainwashed, they will defend the same system that are holding Jamaican music back, that are holding these artists back. Now, here's another unpopular opinion. Bob Marley in his death has done nothing for the upliftment of reggae music. People love Bob Marley, but only Bob Marley. They stream his music, buy his albums, and ignore every other reggae artist or dancehall artist. That is why Bob Marley remains at the top of iTunes and Billboard reggae charts year after year. It's not that Jamaican music isn't selling. It's the fact that people who are buying the music are only buying Bob Marley music. Now, this Grammy Marley colonialism, it started in 1988 when Ziggy Marley won his first Grammy. And from that moment, the Marley family became the face of reggae at the Grammys. And today, they run the entire system. Ziggy Marley's wife has served as a governor for the Recording Academy, the same body that oversees the Grammy Awards. Now, this means that she has been directly involved in deciding eligibility, nominations, and ultimately the winners. So other Marley family members likely have voting power as well. So spread the word. We're calling it what it is. The Marley family has colonized the Grammy, and the Grammy has colonized the Marley family. You need proof? Remember I told you about the same Grammy Kabaka Pyramid won? Well, it was produced by 2 Marley brothers, Damian Jr. Marley and Stephen Marley. Kabaka Pyramid is the definition of if you can't beat them, join them. Jano Selassie no youth. This level of control is so deep that even people, when they acknowledge it, they still justify it. Just show you the brainwashing is run so deep. When Bob Marley's son, Ron Marley, saw my video exposing the truth, his response was disrespectful. He said SYM, and all Jamaicans know what that means. And my reply was just simple. My reply said, I respect you and your family. The truth is just the truth. How does Bob Marley winning help dancehall or reggae music? It's a step backwards. His reply, it's not about helping anything. It's about being the #1 movie in the world. And I said, with all due respect, this is exactly where the Marley family and the Grammy go wrong when it comes to reggae and dancehall global positioning. The Grammys Best Reggae Album category is supposed to focus on the growth and evolution of reggae music, not on promoting a movie. If the goal was making Bob Marley One Love a global success, the Oscars or the Golden Globes would be the right platform to go, not the Grammys, which are, the Grammys meant to honor musical artistry and the culture behind it, right? So the Marley family and the Grammy prioritizing a movie campaign over the future of reggae. I know for a fact Ron Marley did not expect me to be so respectful and at the same time get my point across, because he knows us Jamaicans are crazy and we get dark sometimes, but I wanted him to know that it's no hard feeling or anything personal. My main concern is the growth of the music, you see me? So, because what's happening right now is unfair and it's a disservice, as I said many times, multiple times, to the artists that are trying to push the music forward. Now, if something doesn't change, if artists keep silent and fans keep making excuses, the Grammy will continue to be a tool of exclusion rather than a platform where they recognize the inclusion of our core artists, the Massacre, the Shenseea, the Spice, the Sean Paul, and many more, for the work where them continue to do. So, yeah, just let the Grammy know, stop, put the dead over the living. Dancehall and reggae music need to grow, you see me? So we need to stop pretending like say the Grammy system isn't rigged, and fans need to wake up or not irritate me sometime. You see me? So we never expect that video to be so long, but I just saw the work come down. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscribe, thanks for the views, thanks for the comments. As always, I'm out. In Allen Media, we keep you informed.